Hi everybody, welcome back. My name's Diane and I am yewtree.yarncraft, based in Walsall in the West Midlands, where I live with my partner Richard. This is a knitty, sewy, crochet-y, little bit of everything crafty channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're a new viewer, we've had 2 or 3 little new viewers, so thank you very much for joining me and welcome. Today, not much knitting, I'm afraid. Not much knitting, not much crocheting. We've all been plagued by the lurgy over the last 2 weeks. Yeah, which I'm sure a lot of people have been. Sorry about the light. We are fighting the dark. It's about 5:40ish, 20 to 6 in the evening here in Walsall. Shall I tell you the weather as well? Yeah, so we are fighting some light issues as we do in the winter. So yeah, like I said, not much of anything happening in the crafting, knitting. We have got a couple of whips. Continuations. We've got a potential new cast on to show you. Well, no, a new cast on to show you that I haven't actually cast on yet, but we're getting there, or we will get there. Yeah, like I say, flu. Everybody's got it. I've got my coffee in my Yarly mug. I think one of my daughters bought. I think. Sorry if you didn't, but I love it anyway. So grab your coffee and shall we jump into things? We've got the giveaway that I mentioned last time for the podcast's first birthday in September. I know it's a little bit late in the day that we're doing this, apologies. But you know, such is life. Right, let's get on with it. So, I started a new sock. I don't know if I showed this on the last podcast. Don't think I did. But this is with, this is a new sock for Richard. I've only got the one on. Whoops. That's a good start. Yarn on the floor. So we just leave it there. It wants to play down there. Yeah, so as you know, he likes his socks long. So this is 1x1 rib, my usual 1x1 rib, just plain stockinette, vanilla sock, fish kiss slips heel, which is my favourite heel. So I've done, I think, where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 92, 95 rows of stockinette. I don't know how many of rib. I think there's about 30 or 40 rows of ribbing, 1x1 ribbing there. And yeah, we're almost to the toe now. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I usually do about 75 and then start the toe, or 72, something like that. But this is yewtree.yarncraft, our own hand-dyed yarn, and this is called Horror Story. And I love it. And I stole this out of the shop because it was the only one left of this colour. So if you go over to the Etsy shop, you won't see this in there anymore because here it is. But I love it. I love those little pops of red and black. It's beautiful. and the grey. Makes a change from black actually, because usually, as you know, he likes his black socks, so I've talked him into having something a little bit more. I think it's the name, Horror Story. It's actually one that Richard dyed up a couple of months ago himself, so it's his design, his colourway, I should say, his own colourway. But it's looking good. I'm pleased with that. I haven't started the second sock yet, but we'll leave that there because the ball's on the floor. And the other socks, well, you've seen the other socks that are in there. They're the ones that I showed last week that were finished. The only other thing that I've been doing this week is creating moss squares for my Battenberg blanket, which is, I've got a nice bag full of moss squares there. And I haven't brought the blanket up to show, sorry, because I'm so organised. To be fair, this is just going to be a quick one today. Not so much a vlog as a, oh well, we're doing the giveaway. I will be coming back in between Christmas and New Year to show you my progress on a few other projects that I want to start. So yeah, that's that and that. I haven't even told you where you can find me, but you can email me at yewtree.yarncraft@gmail.com. I'll put it down below, and Instagram and here. That's mainly my areas. I am on Facebook, but not very. Everything migrates over from Instagram to Facebook anyway. So yeah. Okay, what else have we got? We have something completely unknitty related that I've been working on this week, and I decided that I wanted to do a wreath for my door. I've made wreaths in the past, but I usually buy the ring and then just decorate the ring. This time I've picked some wood from my garden, from the yew trees, and put it in the bath. Made it soft and shaped it, and this is my door wreath. It should be on the door already, but we haven't quite got there yet. There we go. I love it anyway. I thought I did quite well. Dried out my own satsumas, well, oranges. I dried those in the oven. These are some pound shop decorations that I've had in my stash of decorations for quite some time, so I just stole them. I had these little, they're clip-on flowers, which I can change out next year if I want to, or whatever. Nothing's permanent, is it? I've just glued on all the oranges, and this had some fake snow on there already, so I didn't have to do that. But yeah, little pine cones that I've collected over the years, off the floor. Hesitant to add there, I don't pick them off the trees, they're just off the floor. We've got a park, local park to us called Sutton Park, and we go there quite a lot, so I just pick them up off the floor there, bring them home, give them a wash, get all the little insects out. I think it'll do the job. I'm quite happy with it. I've just got to find a way to attach it to a plastic door now. So yeah, that's kept me a little busy over the last couple of weeks. Hence hardly any knitting, to be fair. A little bit of crochet, like I said. Then what else have we got? We've got my next new cast on. I think I mentioned this a couple of episodes ago. I got my yarn from Xxxxx yarns. Isn't that beautiful? And that is, I had this from Yarndale. I went with Richard and my friend, my lovely friend Money. Hey Money, I know she always watches. we're hoping to meet up over Christmas. We are, well, intended it to be before Christmas, but so busy doing there doesn't seem to be enough hours in the day, does there, these days? Anyway, this is 65% superwash merino, 20% silk and 15% yak, and it's buttery soft. It's beautiful. And I've got 2 of those. I need to find another colour to go with this because I'm making the long sleeved ranunculus. I've already done 2 of the short sleeved cropped, kind of cropped ones, but I want to do the long sleeve one now, which I haven't done a long sleeve one yet, so I'm hoping I can get all, maybe dye up a contrast to go with that. I mean, I've got lots of colours to choose from there, so yeah, anything a little bit darker for the bottom bit, but I should put these at the top, go as far as I can with the sleeves, and then put my contrast colour for the rest of the sleeve and the body on the bottom. So, but the last 2 that I did, they knit up really quickly, and they were really enjoyable. It's a fantastic little knit, really enjoyable knit. So yeah, if you haven't done one, think about doing one, cast one on. That may well end up being my Christmas Eve cast on rather than a just cast on kind of thing. So yeah, all good. I have a few other projects on the needles, but I haven't done anything on them. Moon of My Life, I have decided after much deliberation to frog it back to the end. There's some I haven't got it here, to be fair. I do have it here. It's like a play school moment. This is one we made earlier. So I've decided to frog it back to, can you see where it starts to pucker? And I spoke to my friend Sylvia, and she agreed with me that the floats are a little bit too tight here on this bit, and you can see they are quite puckered, and I don't think blocking is going to fetch that back out, in all honesty, because you can feel, there's my floats on the back, you can see how tight they are there, look, and it's just creating these little ridges. So I am going to frog back to probably the end of that last diamond there. That's where it starts to go wrong, I think, about there. So if I frog back to there and then redo this and kind of try and catch the floats but not bunch the stitches, I think my friend Molly said, catch the floats but don't bunch the stitches. She said Knitting Traditions, on her podcast she has, I don't know if she said it was a tutorial, Molly, correct me if I'm wrong, but something along that lines anyway, that she said you catch the floats but don't bunch the stitches when you catch, and you should avoid what I've done there. But it's such a shame. I've done all that knitting after it as well. I mean, it was apparent there, but I thought, no, I can block that out. That's not going to block out, is it? But the rest of my floats seem quite, I don't know why. I must have been in a tightening and knitting up mood that day. But anyway, that is the plan for that. So watch this space with that one. I'm hoping to have that frog back and put back right by the new year. Fingers crossed. We will see. And that, as they say, is that. That was quick, short and sweet. Short and sweet today. Yeah. It is quite late in the day though when I do. We've had dinner and I haven't washed up yet, so I've got to go and wash up. Richard's hurt his eye, poor soul. He's a welder, and not last week, 2 weeks ago, he came home with a sore eye and said he got, they call it the flash or arc eye, is it? Welders call it, something like that. And he thought he'd got just the flash. Anyway, it turns out he had some metal in there when he went to A&E a week later, but it's still quite sore, so he's laying on the sofa all forlorn. Bless him. Just needs to get back. Just needs to get back to the opticians, well, to the eye hospital, and just have another look at it. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Okay, so you all know we did the giveaway. We're doing a giveaway for the podcast's first birthday. Woo, that was September. We're now in the end of December almost. So these is the prize for, so we've got 2 skeins of my own hand dyed, and the colourway is the colour purple. We've got the Rainbow Knits book as well to go with that, which has lots of ideas and patterns for kind of rainbow hats, blankets, bags, toys, jumpers, just all kinds of rainbowy goodness. So that is that. And we've also got one of my handmade project bags that we're going to put in there with that as well. So without, and a little scissors case. All of these are made by myself, and I have a shop. And if you've been to the shop recently, thank you very much for visiting, and thank you for your purchase. It's always lovely to see you there. Okay, so that is our prize. Okay, so we had 35 people said they wanted to be in the draw, which is not bad. It's not bad going, to be honest. So we're going to draw it by asking Alexa to pick a number. I just need to go and open the bedroom door because Alexa lives in the other bedroom. So I'm hoping that we can hear what she says. Okay. Okay, Alexa, choose a number between 1 to 35.
13.
That was short and sweet. Number 13. Okay, and 13, there's all more, just to show I've written everybody down. Okay, 35 and 13 is Michelle Smith. Michelle Smith, if you pop your email, your address in the comments below, and I'll get that off into the post for you. Congratulations! So you've got yourself a lovely bag, some yarn and a book. Congratulations, well done. Let me just shut the door again. Up and down like a yo-yo. And that's it, guys. Wow, that was quicker than I expected it to be. What we on 20 minutes? That's not too bad. The last video I did was 40 minutes, and that's nothing norm. That's the norm for me. It's usually about 40 minutes, and it took 48 hours to upload it. It's ridiculous. 48 hours. Don't know what went wrong, what was going on with the internet, or whether it was the format that I'd recorded it in. But yeah, that's it. So Michelle Smith, leave me your details, your postal details below, and I'll get that into the post for you. Next it's Christmas, isn't it? How did that happen? How did we get to Christmas so quickly? So yeah, there'll be a few. We're going to have one less around our Christmas table. I don't know. I haven't mentioned it on here, but I did put it in the comments, in the notes a few months ago, that we lost my dad in August. So he'll be sadly missed at the dinner table this year. So yeah, anybody out there who's missing a loved one this Christmas, my heart goes out to you. The first Christmas is always harder, isn't it? So yeah. Anyway, happy Christmas to everyone. Have a fantastic knitty, crochet, project, catchy uppy holiday, and I'll be coming back with another podcast between Christmas and New Year, so you can see all the new things, what I've had for Christmas. If Santa comes, have I been a good girl? That's debatable. So yeah, we'll be doing that, and any new cast-ons and works in progress, and come and have a look what I'm up to. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of this community. You're all such lovely people. And thank you for all your last comments on the last video. Each and every one of you. I do reply to every single one. So leave me a comment. Tell me what you're up to, what you're planning to cast on for Christmas Eve. Your Christmas Eve cast-ons. Let me know what you're doing. And I will see you in 2 weeks' time, hopefully. Or maybe a week. It'll probably be a week and a half in between Christmas and New Year, so yeah, a week and a half's time. Yeah, so I'll catch you then, guys. Have a good one. Bye.